Chronicles of a Festival with Rodrigo Pinto and Manuel Correia.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another special live. This is going to be a little bit interesting tonight. For the ones who don't know me, my name is Rodrigo Pinto, and interestingly enough, I think that this live is going on in two separate channels, on my personal channel and in the Canal das Galáxias, channel run by my friend Manuel Correia. He's also Portuguese like me. We're big Eurovision fans, and today we're going to be reacting to some of the grand finals of the national selections for Eurovision 2022. And we're very excited. So today I'm very sorry because I had a little bit of a confusion here. I was watching the Norwegian national selection final of Melodi Grand Prix live. I didn't see all of the performances. Right now we have Kaino on, which is interesting. They're performing a interesting version of their songs, Spirit in the Sky. Oh no, okay, now we have Tix. Interesting. I guess that all of the competing songs in the final have performed. So while we get the results, because this is the selection that started first, let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. So today we're having the grand final of, I think, 6 selections. We have Melodi Grand Prix. We have for Norway, to be a serce Europy for Poland, Dora for Croatia, Emma for Slovenia, MESC 2022 for Malta, and Una Voce per San Marino, the national selection for San Marino. All of them have started. I'm starting the lives in both channels. Manel is going to be here soon. He's still at work, but I took the initiative of starting this first so that then he can join us and start reacting to some of the eventual results and still see some of the finals that will probably still be on. I'm curious to know, for the people who are watching, please feel free to share in the comments if you're watching any kind of selection so far. What do you recommend us to see? Right now I'm watching Melodi Grand Prix, the Norwegian national selection, because it's a selection I've been a fan of for quite some years, and there's some very strong songs in the final. So I'm very curious to see what the actual result will be. In Norway, I'm supporting especially Sophie Fjellbank and Made of Glass, the song co-written by Kjetil Morland, the representative of Norway, the co-representative of Norway in 2015. I'm also supporting Maria Mon's Fly and Elsie Bass Death of Us. I have the idea that a lot of people think that Subwoofer is the main competitor to reach the victory. We'll see. It's a nice song. It delivers well in what it's meant to deliver. But for me personally, not exactly the song I am most of a fan of. Feel free to share your comments and your opinions on the songs of the national selection so far. Feel free to share and to give me some ideas of what performances I should be checking out right now, because most of, if not all, the national selections have started, and there's quite a lot of very interesting choices for pretty much all of them. As I was saying, I'm watching Melodi Grand Prix. For example, for Poland's national selection, I'm especially supporting Ania Brichin's Dokad. I'm not sure if that's the way it's meant to be pronounced. Lydia Kopania's Why Does It Hurt? Especially because I'm a fan of Lydia, because of what she did in Eurovision back in 2009. And I'm a personal fan slash friend, if you can call it by those terms, of two of the writers of the song, Ilva and Linda Persson. I actually really enjoy that song. I really enjoy the kind of song it is. The jazzy vibes inside the song really make me like this. I don't know if this is my favorite for the win in Poland, but I really wish it well. In Poland, I also really enjoy, um, as most people do, Christian Ochman's River. I feel like it is a very, very interesting song, very powerful, very professionally written song. Not only that, and Daria's Paranoia. I think I find it quite modern from the first time I saw the song, because the song was I think it was one of the first songs in Poland to be released for for their national final. So from that moment, I had the idea that would be a very interesting song. Okay, I'm watching Melodi Grand Prix, and I saw that all of the artists have come to the stage. Not really sure why, what's going to happen, but I feel like the national selection is not that far from ending. So we'll probably get some results right now. From Dora, I have to be honest, I haven't listened to a lot of the songs yet. So I'll later in the evening I'll get the chance to listen to them a little bit more now. For Emma, I'm supporting Luma's All In, Hauptmann's Sledim, and LPS's Disco. Okay, Sophie Vielbang, what happened? I guess she's in the super final for Norway. That's awesome because her song was one of my favorites. Ah, right. Okay, they're selecting the top four for a further evaluation. So Sophie Vielbang is in the top four. Who else? Who else do you think it's going to be? I really hope that Maria Mon gets the chance. Elsie Bay. Good. Good. Not a surprise. Her song is by far one of the best in Melodi Grand Prix. I'm quite sad that my overall winner for Melodi Grand Prix didn't qualify for the final. It was Bad Baby by Lily Löwe. And the third artist into the top four of Melodi Grand Prix is... a lot of suspense. Subwoofer. Not a surprise again. They're coming as the potential winners. So it's not really a surprise that they got the call into being in the top four. And the last one to be picked have a lot of great names. Northkid, Oda Gunnarsson, Annalisa Kumoyi, I love the song, Farida. We've got Frode Vassel, Christian Ingebrigtsen, and Maria Mon. Who is it going to be? Northkid. Okay. Very sad for Maria Mon. I loved her song. But I had the idea that North Kids would be there too because they are very popular from what I know. And their song is very good. Their song is very good. That's good. Let me just take a look. I think that after Melodi Grand Prix finishes, I'll probably be checking out uh, either either the Maltese selection, MESC 2022, or Una Voce per San Marino. Mainly because of the schedules. This is going to be a little bit difficult to organize. Um, we'll see. Because Una Voce per San Marino and MESC were the selections that started a little bit later in the evening. Okay, we get the idea. Oh, okay. Let me see because I haven't seen the final performance of Elsie. Looks good. In my opinion, it looks better than her semi-final performance. I enjoyed it. Okay. Ah. Hmm. Okay, I think they're declaring the winner of the jury votes. I'm not really sure how this is going to be. This is going to be interesting the way it's going to work out in Norway. North Kids. Wait, this means they won the jury vote. That made me quite surprised. Ah, they're declaring the gold duel. I guess that the two that are going to the golden duo are going to perform again, and after that we'll be getting the results. Hope so. One of the ladies. Oh no. Of the top four, the two that haven't been selected were by far my favorites. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to react to the song that's going to be picked for Norway. This is interesting. So from what I've seen, North Kid and Subwoofer are in the golden duel in Norway. So one of those two will be the overall winners. I think that this these non-satisfactory news for me are going to make me go to another national final because I'm also quite curious to see what things how things are going. Uh, okay, interesting. How things are going in Poland. So I'll try to connect to the national selection final of Poland. Okay, so we for you guys to get the idea, I'm not going to be very happy, at least for one of the songs that's going to be picked. Honestly, if North Kids are selected for Norway, I'll still be happy because I know that that's going to be a very nice song. It's going to be a very nicely written song, but when it comes to my taste, not exactly a favorite. Let me see if I can connect to Poland because I'm very curious. Feel free to share your thoughts because I'm also curious to see what you guys think. Let me see if I can connect. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm very curious. Now that we have at least an idea of who is probably going to win in Norway, I'm curious to see what the decision will be like in Poland. I'll try to. I guess I'm not getting the connection to Poland. So, with that being said, I'll try to connect to. I'll try to connect to Croatia because from what I see, they're doing their live selection live on YouTube. So let's see. I'll be honest, I haven't heard a lot of the songs in Croatia, so it's going to be interesting for me to get at least an idea of how um, their selection is going. Okay. Okay, I guess that all the songs have performed. Hmm. All right. We're getting a recap. Interesting. Ooh, I like this. Tina Vukov's Hideout. Roko Vuskovic seemed like a very nice song. I would really like for Bernarda to win one day. Hmm. Eric and I found you. Interesting. In the Darkness. In Toma. Ooh, Alice Lovrich looks interesting. A bit, in my opinion, a bit basic with the lighting, but it looked interesting. Ella, and If You Walk Away. Hmm. I saw a lot of people enjoyed Tia's song, Voli Me do Neba. Mia Dimzic, Guilty Pleasure. Oh, she's playing the guitar. I like the. Oh, I like this. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Quite a number of interesting entries for Croatia. I think that ever since they came back to the selection with Dora, they had a lot of interesting songs competing in the national final. Not always did they do the right decision, but I really enjoy this. Gotovo. Okay. From what it seems like that, and I don't understand Croatian at all. I guess that the lines have been closed. Cerramos líneas en Croacia. What are we going to listen now? Okay. I guess we have advertisements now. There's always a little bit of advertising inside something like this. I guess I'm not having exactly the right amount of luck. But at least I got to hear some of the songs. Let's see what else we can see. Let's get the idea. We didn't get a lot of luck with Poland. So I guess we'll try Slovenia because I'm very interested in taking a look, especially because of one song, Luma's All In. A lot of people enjoy the song. Hmm. From what I from what I've seen, Emma, the national selection of Slovenia, which I'm currently watching, it's going to finish in around 40 minutes. So let's see if I can see a recap. Instead of a recap, I get again an artist that I love, Anna Soklic, a terrific artist. I'm a big fan, and she did so well with Amen last year. I'm very sad that didn't even get the chance to qualify to the final because it was really one of my favorites of the entire Eurovision. Song's amazing. Okay. Deserve the pause. Mhm. O, Zala in Gašper. What are you guys thinking of the national selections tonight? Share in the chat. Share your opinions with me, at least, so far. Because Manel is going to be appearing, hopefully, very soon. Right. Now you guys get the idea who I am. Instead of you thinking, who's that crazy person we're watching and listening to, commenting on the national selections. Oh, okay. I guess that all of this is very well connected. Like 2 or 3 minutes ago, the lines I think closed in Croatia, and right now they also closed in Slovenia, I guess. Now we're listening to Ziti Buoni. But it's not Damiano David. Who is this who's singing? Are these the finalists? This is cool. Wait, isn't this Maya Koich? This is so interesting, what they're doing in Slovenia. A very interesting live rendition of Zizibuoni. Wow! It's so interesting. Even the lighting works simple, but it works well. A lot of red. But I'll be honest, I'm not really sure if the combination of colors in between their outfits really works. But wow, the image. Wow. Oh my god, this is awesome. I would love for this to be there. Oh my god, what is this we're watching? Oh my god, this is amazing. If you guys don't imagine why my jaw's dropping, I'm currently watching Emma 2022, the national selection for Slovenia at Eurovision, and this live rendition of Ziti Boni, the song that made Maneskin win Eurovision last year. This is freaking amazing. I'm still not clear of who these two people that are performing are. I think that the woman is Maya Koit, but I'm not sure that. My God, this is awesome! Wow, wow, wow! What a rendition, indeed. Maya and Boyan. I guess it's Maya Koit. Malu. Okay. What's happening? Again, advertisements. I guess this is going to be our luck. We're getting a lot of luck with advertisements. I guess it's 8:45 here in Portugal, so I think we're about to get the results from Norway. Let's take a look at what's happening there. We already know that Northgate and Subwoofer are in the golden duel, the duel that decides eventually who wins. Exactly like the news say, Northgate and Subwoofer are in the golden duel. Let's see if we already know something. Okay, Subwoofer are performing again. Yum. Okay. I'm really not sure. Now that I know that Sophie Vielvang, Maria Mon, Elsie Bay are out of the golden duel, I'm not really sure of what I'm going to think. Because I get the idea. This is catchy. This afternoon, out of my mind, I was singing "Give That Wolf a Banana," and I don't know why. Because it's not by far my favorite. I don't know. I think that personally, in terms of music, I prefer someone slightly to this. But I think I'm more of a fan of this. But again, both are very far from my actual winners here in Norway. But I guess this would work well at Eurovision. Not sure. I feel like this is more complete. This is more of a complete package to Eurovision than someone is right now. I have no idea. I'm very confused. Share your opinions on what's happening in Norway. Are you team Northkid or team Subwoofer? I really have no idea of what's going to happen. I have no idea. I guess that now that Elsie Bay and Sophie are out, I think it's even more clear that Subwoofer are going to win. Even though I have the impression that North kids are very popular in Norway, I I don't think that song-wise someone had the same impact as Give That Wolf a Banana. And I know that Manel is going to love this because Manel is like the number one fan of this song. But I'll let him know when he comes. Excuse me.
Ok, så bra. Da ønsker dere lykke til fra månen. Og ja, altså, rett og slett bare masse lykke til. Masse lykke til. Kveldens utfall bestemmes ikke av mavefølelse eller tro. Her er det kun tallenes tale som gjelder. Og det betyr, kjære dere, at nå kan du begynne å stemme på den du vil skal representere Norge i Torino i mai.
Okay, I think they're still voting for the winner. This is going to be very interesting. This song is very nice. For Norway, are you team North Kid or team Subwoofer? Share in the chat. Again, I have to be honest. Both are very good choices for Norway. Norway had a lot of quality in their grand final. But I guess this is what's happening for me this year. A lot of my personal favorites are not getting the recognition in the national finals. So a part of me thinks that this year at Eurovision so far is a little bit weak, sadly. Because in terms of quality of the songs presented so far in all of the national selections, it's actually quite strong. Exactly. I think that these two that are speaking right now are part of the band We Are Domi, representing the Czech Republic. Because I know that two of the members of We Are Domi are Norwegian. Exactly. One of my favorite songs of Eurovision so far, one of the first to be announced, the Czech Republic, We Are Domi and Lights Off. By far one of my favorites so far. A big fan of Czech Republic at Eurovision 2022. What do you guys think? This is going to be quite interesting. Because from my idea, the Norwegian national final is close to finishing. We have the end results from Melodi Festivalen. And I have to be honest, I didn't listen to any of the songs at Melodi Festivalen. I'll then get the chance to listen to some of them at least. Who qualified from Melodi Festivalen? Heat 3. Let's take a look. So for Heat 3, Anders Bagge, Bigger Than the Universe, and Faith Kakembo and Freedom have qualified directly to the final, and Lisa Miskovsky and Katsi Opela are in the Anders Johnson, a part of Melodi Festivalen.
Jeg føler meg liksom trygg her.
Interesting. This means that Linda Bengtzing, Tribe Friday, and Les Lot are out of Melodi Festivalen. Tix,
Jeg er egentlig en gutt som
a
alltid har
star in Norway.
usikker og redd for alt som er
He really is a star.
og
And I think that his performance at Eurovision really showed, and the entire message that the song Fallen Angel had.
dritskummelt.
He seems like a very nice guy. What are your opinions on Tix? As right now we're watching the ending part of Melodi Grand Prix, the Norwegian national selection. Interesting. The love story between Tix and Effendi from Azerbaijan.
Ser skikkelig opp til, da. Jeg har stått på store scener hundrevis av ganger, så akkurat det var liksom ikke så spesielt. Men Eurovision er første gang jeg har stått på en scene uten å føle meg alene. Og så har du alt det engasjementet hjemmefra, da. Både det positive, men også kritikken. Det er ganske bra til å være terningkast 1, var det ikke det? Det er jeg også veldig glad for, fordi
He actually did very good. I think that overall his result at Eurovision was actually quite good. Not exactly concerning the voting result, but the way that his song and he himself impacted the fandom and the communities that are fans of Eurovision and that watched the Eurovision live last year.
alle som jobbet i Norge mens vi var der borte. Det er alle i pressen, det er alle i publikum, alle fansene, alle i kommentarfeltene. Det er så stort, da.
I think that this small interview, I'm not a fluent whatsoever in Norwegian,
Et par minutter igjen på skjermen her, og
but I think that this interview really enhances the qualities that are in Eurovision and the entire journey behind being selected to Eurovision into actually performing live at Eurovision.
å støtte og heie på meg. Jeg har prøvd å være til stede for dere så godt jeg overhodet kan også. Og jeg håper virkelig at jeg har klart å hjelpe noen der hjemme, for det var grunnen til at jeg ble hjemme på
Very
Eurovision
interesting.
i utgangspunktet. Jeg håper virkelig at jeg har fått fram budskapet mitt, og at dere har fått en påminnelse om at når ting er tøft, så
Okay.
er dere ikke alene. Tusen takk for meg.
Okay, so we still have a performance, I guess, for Fallen Angel. No, not exactly. Let's see what this performance is.
Hva kan jeg si for å få en til å bli
Ah, it's Uda Market.
så perfekt som en var, og det føltes så stort. Kanskje jeg drømte meg bort, for jeg var så svak, jeg tenkte bare
I love Norwegian as a language.
ville si til deg, men aldri fikk sagt. Og hvem kan forstå hva hun noen gang så i meg? Nei, jeg var bare en fallen engel. Men en dag vil alle mine 1000 tårer tørke uten å merke igjen.
I love acoustic performances. So I guess it's quite special that Tix is doing this performance right now. Okay, now we have the English version, Fallen Angel.
Inside the hole in my heart, I'm fighting all of my demons, trying to
Tear me apart,
and I'm still not sure what you ever
saw in me. Oh, I'm a Beautiful with the violinists. I guess that Norway has a lot of good violinists because not only in this song that violins have a lot of character in the performances. At least I saw in Farida's Dangerous and in Wonder of the World by Kristin Ingebrigtsen.
Tusen takk for meg.
Oh. Oh. This felt nice. This made Fallen Angel even seem more of a special song than what I already thought it was. This live performance at Melodi Grand Prix is very beautiful. Oh. I think he's getting emotional. We'll never reach out to heaven.
Du ingen fallen engel. Du en alle rundt deg trenger. Og du må forstå at de vil aldri la deg gå.
I love this.
Da vil alle dine tusen tårer tørke ut av mørket igjen.
This really felt like a special performance. The special performance it deserved. Huge bravo to Tix for providing such a special moment. To Tix and all the joint performers. Maybe singers or musicians. Okay, I guess that the results are very close to come in Norway. I think that the voting lines have been closed. So at any time we'll get to know who is going to represent Norway at Eurovision 2022. Who do you think is going to be the winner tonight? Subwoofer or North Kid?
Melodi Grand Prix at du prøver å komme deg inn i folkejuryen under Eurovision. Hvorfor du så engasjert i dette?
Nei, jeg bare elsker hvor liksom dypt integrert dette her i Norge og verdens kultur. Det har vart så lenge, og det så mange som engasjert, og det så stor og unik fest.
A website where I'm taking a look and getting the idea of how things are unrolling when it comes to the Eurovision selections tonight. Says that Melodi Grand Prix has finished, but it's not really that the case.
Så vet dere og alle andre hvem som vinner. Tix, hei. Du, dette var vel siste gang du sang Fallen Angel da, som regjerende Melodi Grand Prix-mester. Føles det vemodig? Ja, jeg ble litt emosjonelt på slutten her. Ja. Men samtidig så...
What do you guys think? Share with us in the chat if you're watching any selections. Or which songs are you supporting for each selection? We have a lot to comment on today. We have another 6 songs being selected for Eurovision today, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly. 6 songs that are going to go into the Eurovision history. And we have no idea of how this is going to be, but there's a lot to be picked.
Kan du se
There's a lot to be picked, and a lot of very good performances could still win. What do you guys think? Are you watching any selections? Share with us with the chat. I want to know your opinions. Right now, I'm watching Melodi Grand Prix for Norway, and we know that Northkid or Subwoofer are going to be the winner of Melodi Grand Prix.
Kommer du til å si noen drøye vitser, Tore? Ja, jeg kan godt fortelle den vitsen om da jeg... Du faktisk også noe musikk også, eller hva, Markus?
I think that this is going to be a comedic part.
Til de to siste finalistene. Vi ses etter Melodi Grand Prix. Da blir det mars. Hei da!
You know. Okay.
21 artister har altså stått på denne scenen i løpet av våre kjære MGP-uker. Nå det 2 artister igjen, og her kommer de.
Indeed, 21 artists competed at Melodi Grand Prix this year. It's all up to 2, and I think this is the moment to get the results from the Norwegian audience. Is it going to be Northkid or Subwoofer to Turin?
Hvordan skal vi sammenfatte denne kvelden i kveld? Det har vært utrolig kult å stå på scenen her i dag. De røde fyrverkene som fløy over her, det var så flott å se på. Så Kim holdt på å miste koreografien.
I guess that this person is going to be the representative of Subwoofer at any kind of interviews. Wow. Wow, the reaction of the people there in the stadium really says a lot. A lot of people are supporting Northkid. Interesting. Are we going to be surprised? Is there going to be a surprise winner tonight at Melodi Grand Prix? Okay, the part I really enjoy about Melodi Grand Prix, the results. And normally this works in regions connected to phone calls. Okay, we get the idea that Manel. Hello, good evening, Manel. Boa noite. He's leaving work, so he'll be joining me very soon. We have Norway almost ending. We still have quite some time to be reacting live, hopefully, to Malta and San Marino. And we'll be getting some of the results very soon. Okay. I guess that the south of Norway. Okay. We have 28,095 votes for Northkid so far and 36,576 for Subwoofer. Okay, so far Subwoofer has the early lead, but it's still the beginning. Ooh, I remember her. The center region of Norway. Okay, 40,288 votes for Northkid, and Subwoofer gets 45,038 votes. So the first 2 regions have given their victories to Subwoofer. Og til å lese opp stemmene fra Nord-Norge har vi Jenny Jensen. Vil du ha svar? Svaret ja. Her kommer stemmen. I also remember her. Are they picking ex-contestants to give the results? The north of Norway is giving 79,548 votes, and for Subwoofer, 28,731. What a difference. This is the first big difference in the voting. This means that now Northkid is in the lead. Wow. This is interesting. We're following the live results from Melodi Grand Prix. What do you think so far? Western part of Norway is giving 57,365 to Northgate, and to Subwoofer 82,146. Again, a big difference. This is going to be very interesting. I feel like it's neck to neck. This is very neck to neck. We had a big difference in the northern part of Norway and now with the western part. I feel like now it's going to be the east part. And Tix is going to give the results. Interesting. Northgate. Okay. No, okay. 106,923 votes for Northgate. And this is the moment. Who is going to win? Subwoofer gets 175,615 votes. Subwoofer are the winners of Melodi Grand Prix and are going to Eurovision. Eurovision is going to give bananas to wolves. What do you guys think of the results? Not a huge surprise. They were the predicting favorites to win. What do you think? We have our first selected song. So now Turin is going to have Give That Wolf a Banana as a representative for Norway. What do you think about that? I completely understand why the song won. It had a huge impact on people. Not exactly a favorite, so okay. I respect it, and I'm quite glad that this got the chance to go. But we'll see. It's still very early in the selection process. Let's see what's happening in Dora. I guess that their national selection is almost ending too. Okay, let's see, because they have Dora on YouTube. Let's connect to Dora and see what's going on. Okay, I think we also have a winner in Croatia. We have some confetti because that makes me unsure. Do we have a winner in Croatia too? We know that Subwoofer won in Norway. Big fan of Franca. Very happy to see her there as a presenter for Dora. Okay, we have a winner. Who is the winner? Because I have no idea. Oh, wait. Oh, is this who I think it is? Wow, wasn't expecting that. Wait, let's hear the whole song. I was curious while watching the recap. I guess it was, not entirely sure of who it was. Ooh, let's listen. This is the winner of Dora and representing Croatia at Eurovision. Wow, beautiful woman. Oh, it's guilty pleasure. Wow. 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 Mia Dimzic and Guilty Pleasure. Wow, I love this. The vibe is very good with this one. Was this expected? What do you think? Listening to the selected song for Croatia, Mia Dimzic and Guilty Pleasure. Wow. Guilty pleasure. Wow. I guess I would like a bit of a stronger instrumental in some parts. But this is nice. Nice selection. Very nice. Congratulations, Mia Dimzic. Congratulations, a very nice winner for Croatia. Very glad, very glad. And I guess that the guy who's performing might be her boyfriend. Not sure. Okay, we have 2 selected songs so far. We have Subwoofer and Give That Wolf a Banana, who won for Norway, and Mia Dimzic, that won for Croatia. What else do we know? Okay, we have the results from Slovenia, and this is a surprise. A huge surprise. One of the songs that I really, really enjoyed, but I never had the idea that this might win. We have the results being that LPS and Disco have won in Slovenia. Let's listen to the song. I knew I liked this before, but I want to listen to it again. Also, this song came from Emma Fresh, which is also a surprise because knowing that this went through a more expensive selection process, I wouldn't expect this to win. Let's hear it. Oh, come on! Oh, this is freaking awesome. Guys, I love disco music. I'm very happy for this. I never thought this would win. I'm very happy. Okay, so 2 of the 3 countries so far have made me very happy. So we're off to a very nice start of the evening. What do you think? We have 3 selected songs so far. We have the song we're listening, LPS's Disco for Slovenia, Mia Dimzic and A Guilty Pleasure for Croatia, and Subwoofer and Give That Wolf a Banana for Norway. Okay, Manel is coming very soon. Like I'm saying, we already have 3 winners. We're expecting 3 more. I think that Poland is going to give their result very soon. But I think we're going to get the chance at least to comment a bit live to Malta and San Marino. Interesting voice for a disco song. I'm interested in seeing what the actual message is for the song. I love that this is in Slovenian. Wow, this is awesome. We're off to a very good start of the evening. What do you think of the selected songs so far tonight? Oh wow, I'm loving this. Wow. Cool, Manel, cool. When you come, I'll give you the idea of what's going on so far and what is still happening. You're listening to it. This is exactly in my alley because I love disco music. I never thought that this song would be winning, never in a million years, but I'm very happy that this song won. Another nice selection. Congratulations, Slovenia. This is a very, very cool song. Very interested in seeing how this is going to go in Turin. I think that anytime soon we'll be getting the results also for Poland. Let's take a look at what we already know for Poland. From Poland, I know that the runaway winner, at least for the fans, will be Christian Ockman's River. But we'll see. We had a lot of surprises. Let's see if we can get the results, the voting results from Croatia and Slovenia, just to be sure and to have a clear idea of how the votings went. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have the scoreboard for Croatia, I think, and we'll comment on it. Okay. Wow, this was a clear winner, and I never thought that this would be with such a difference. So we had the Guilty Pleasure winning in Croatia with 257 points against 179 for Moli za nas, a song by Marko Bosniak. And then Forgive Me and Oprosti, the song that I thought was going to win by Mia Negovetic. I thought that this song was going to be the song that would win. This actually surprised me. It came in third with 141. Then we had Bernarda, I think, with Here for Love in fourth with 111 points. And I Found You, song by Eric, in fifth place with 102 votes. Interesting. What do you think of the results in Croatia? I'm taking a look at the scoreboard right now. Ljubav by Mila Elegovic came in last place with 15 points. I saw that a lot of people supported Voli Mi do Neba by Tia. And I'm very surprised. It got quite a harsh result. It came in ninth place. No, excuse me. In 11th place with 24 points. This is very surprising. What do you think? Who should have been the winner in the Croatia? What do you think of the winner's song? of the winning song, Guilty Pleasure by Mia. This is very interesting. Let's see if we already have, if we're having, or if we have the scoreboard for the Slovenian national final. I think that most of the songs that have been selected so far tonight are very good. We've had quite a lot of surprises, especially for Croatia and Slovenia. I didn't think that these songs would be the winners. Okay, let's take a look. In Slovenia, out of the 14 songs, four. No, excuse me, I'm making confusion. Okay, interesting. So it seems that in Slovenia, disco came in second place with the jury votes, being that Batista Cadillac and Mim Pravil came in first with 50 points. Disco got 43. Then Luma with All In, which was the song that I actually thought was going to win, came in this case in third with 33 points. And Girls Can Do Anything by Julie Jones in fourth with 32. And then in the televotes, we had wow, this is surprising. The maximum score of 60 went to LPS and Disco, so the public really wanted the song to win. Then we have BQL and Mai getting the second highest score in the public, which is understandable. They're quite popular there. And then Mim Pravil and Batista Cadillac came third, and Luma with All In fourth. So eventually we have Disco in first place with 103. We have Batista Cadillac in second with 90. And then in third place, BQL with 69. And in fourth, Luma and All In with 68. Which is quite surprising because I thought that my favorite song from this selection was actually All In by Luma. But I'm very happy for the actual winner. I also supported Haltman and Sledim. I really enjoyed the jazzy vibe in that performance. So far, the results have been very interesting. I didn't think that the results were going to be as follows. This is very interesting. Do we have the results from Poland? Do we? What do you think? I don't think we still have the results. What do you have to say from what has been picked so far, and for what's yet to be picked? I'm going to try to connect to either the Maltese selection or the San Marinese selection. Let's see if I can get a connection to at least one of those selections. I guess that San Marino is going to be very interesting because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of good, or what I presume are going to be good songs, because tonight is the first time we get to hear 9 of the songs that are competing for San Marino. Let's see if we can connect to Una Voce per San Marino. Okay, we have Una Voce per San Marino live. What's going on? This started, I guess, like an hour and a half ago. Oh, Poland!
We are off the stage. We are watching your final show in that beautiful San Marino theater, and we are wondering which of those beautiful artists will carry your flag in Turin. Last year, San Marino has given me a beautiful friend, Seni, whom I'm very proud of hosting the show. I'm wishing you best of luck, guys.
Whatever song will go ahead, we will sing all together, celebrating life, music,
I see
and
that
friendship.
from what it seems, the two presenters from the Polish national selection tonight. Wow, the presenters were two of the presenters of the Junior Eurovision 2020. Rafał, who actually represented Poland in 2021. Chi sarà la voce per San Marino? Let's see. Do we have a recap? Okay, we're going to add Publicità. This is the luck I'm getting tonight. I want to follow a national selection. I get the chance to watch it, and 2 minutes later, we have advertisements. Awesome. Let's see what's happening in Malta then. What's happening in Malta? From what I know, Malta has started their selection also an hour and a half ago. Let's try to connect. To Malta, because we still have a lot that's going to happen in San Marino. The show is due to end at midnight Central European time. It's still 10:30, so we still have at least an hour of show to go. We still have the results. Let's see. What do you think from Malta? Who do you think is going to win? There's a lot of good songs in Malta. Okay, we're connected to MESC, the national selection from Malta. Okay, I guess we still have the songs performing. The idea I had was that this entire thing in Malta is very interesting because of the advertisements. This is very interesting. Okay, Malta's on. Okay. From what I saw the final bit of the performance for song 11, which was, if I'm not mistaken, Enya Magri and Shame. So, this is a good start then, because right now performing is one of my favorites for the Maltese selection, which is Denise Merzieka and Boy. I really enjoyed the song. The way it's so different. It's quite dark, but dark and alternative, but very pleasant to hear. Probably my favorite from Malta tonight. Let's listen to it. Wow. Look me in my eyes just like a stone cold blood. Like we're sipping martini vibes at the party. I love this. The beginning of the performance is very, very cool. Wow. Wow, this is very interesting. I'm watching the Maltese selection. What do you think? Share in the comments below. Share with us in the chat. Share your opinions with us. Manel, my buddy from Canal das Galáxias, will be here very, very shortly. Excuse me. Wow, this is so cool. Stone cold hearted, martini vibes at the party. Okay, this suddenly stopped. Stone cold hearted, sipping martini vibes at the party. I love this. The performance is very cool. This would work very well at Eurovision. You could do a lot with a performance like this, with a song like this. I would be very happy if this would end up winning. Nay, bye. Wow. What do you think about Denise Merzieka? Wow. Amazing. Okay. I'm happy I got to Malta right at this point because this has turned into my favorite. Okay. What do you think of the Maltese selection? Who's your favorite? I guess that as of now we have the result for Poland. Who won in Poland? Who won in Poland? I'm curious. Okay, not a surprise at all. Christian Ockman and River have won in Poland, which means that River is going to represent Poland at Eurovision 2022. Again, not a surprise at all. This is a very, very cool song. And a lot of people enjoyed this from the moment it came to the selection. We see the results. I'm very sad for Lydia Copagna again. She got last place in the competition. Anya Brichin came in 6th, Lovesick in 4th. And in the top 3 going to the super final in Poland were Ockman and River, Unmute and Glosnie Decibele, and Darius Paranoia. I'm not at all surprised that Paranoia did well in Poland. This was also a highly appreciated song. But I guess that, again, in the end, the song that was expected to win won. So, off to a very interesting evening today. We had 2 very interesting winners so far, and 2 songs that won that were the predicted winners. Let's see how the things are unrolling. or are going to enroll here in Malta and in San Marino. We are watching the advertisements right now in Malta. 12 songs have performed out of the 17. We still have Emma Muscat and Out of Sight. Janice Manjon. I'm a very big fan of Janice Manjon. I loved the song she had 5 years ago, the year that Claudia Faniello won the song in Maltese called Kelba. I'm a huge fan of that song. This year she's singing Army, a song in both English and Maltese. And then we have Mark Anthony Bartolo and Serenity. Aidan Casar and Ritmo, who, from what I have in mind, is the predicted winner, or the song that's in the odds with the most chance of winning. And then Richard Mikalev and Hey Little. I'm a fan of Richard ever since he was a part of the group that represented Malta back in 2014. I became a fan, especially of some of the songs he later sent to the Maltese selections. So we still have quite a lot to listen here in Malta. Some of the highlights of the Maltese selection so far. Nicola Zopardi, I think, has been an artist that has competed quite a number of times. Same with Miriana Conte. Jessica with Kaleidoscope, the co-representative of San Marino back in 2018 when Eurovision was held here in Portugal, which is also very surprising because I'm not sure, but at least I think there were at least 7 times that Jessica tried to represent Malta and she didn't get the chance, so she got the chance with San Marino, and now she's trying again this year, and she got the wild card into the final with Kaleidoscope. We still have a lot to go. Again, a song that actually made me quite sad that didn't qualify for the final is Rachel Dowell's White Doves. I was a fan, at least, of the instrumental and the production of the song. A very big fan, and I love the performance. Again, with the advertisements, we still have this surprise with the advertisements, and I think we're ready to introduce someone to the live. Welcome, Manuel.
Hello.
Good evening. Como estás?
How are you? I'm fine, thanks. A little bit tired.
I imagine.
Because
After a long
today.
day of work.
Yes, for sure. So, what happened so far?
Okay, tonight we had we're having 7 selections, 1 heat and 6 grand finals. 4 songs have already been picked. We still have 2 to go. We still have Malta and San Marino to go. They are still going live. Malta has still 6 songs left in the recap to perform. I'm not sure how things are going in San Marino. I don't know which of the 2 you prefer to see. I was checking out Malta.
Yes.
As of now, because I went to San Marino and they got into advertising.
I saw.
So right now I'm seeing Malta, even though they're also in advertisements. I don't know if you prefer to get an idea of what happened so far, and then we'll continue into a final, into a
just a resume, please.
Current final.
Just a resume, please.
Okay, well, I think I'll start with some of the songs you might not know yet, and then surprise you with the one you know for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the results for Poland, Croatia, and Slovenia.
Mhm.
In Slovenia, the winner was LPS and Disco, the song you listened, I think, that Disco song,
Yes.
which I am a big fan of. Then in Croatia, Mia Dimzic, I think
Mhm.
that's the name, won with
Okay.
Guilty Pleasure. Very nice song.
Okay.
Actually, I think I hadn't heard it before the listening to it at the winner's performance, and it's very
Okay.
nice. Starts off very very simply with her playing the guitar on top of like a rock with some stairs. You get the idea, with a
Yes.
dancer
Yes.
who
Yes.
then she really gets attached to at the end of the performance. It actually looked quite nice. I feel like the song needs a little bit more of strength in the instrumental in some parts, but that aside, the
Mhm.
song is very good. Very nice choice for Croatia.
Okay.
In Poland, the winner
Okay.
was Ockman and River, which was a very a expected winner. The Ockman song was expected to win ever since the song came out. You'll
Mhm.
get the chance to listen to it during the evening. And in Norway,
Okay.
you remember that we reacted to all the songs in Norway,
Yes.
and I can say that two songs went to the final duel in Norway, and they were
Okay.
North Kid and Someone.
Okay.
Remember the boy band?
Interesting. Yes.
And Subwoofer and Give That Wolf a Banana.
What the hell?
Who do you imagine? Who do you imagine won?
I would like you to say North Kid, but I don't think you're gonna say it.
Just to be clear, Subwoofer, from what I saw in the odds, I think they had at least a 50% chance of winning comparing to the rest of the 10 songs in the final. I think that Subwoofer had a 51% chance, and Elsie Bay, who went to the top 4 but not to the final duel, had the second highest chance of winning with only 18%.
Okay.
Needless to say that the winner in Norway was Subwoofer and Give the Wolf a Banana.
Oh
And I knew
God.
you were going to love this.
Oh God.
I knew you were going to love this. It really created impact with the fans. The fans loved the song. The performance is actually quite cool.
Mhm.
I completely understand your imagination right now, your head, what you're thinking right now. Um, but it's actually quite nice. It's quite catchy. Again, far from my favorites in Norway, very far from my favorites, but I see why people like it,
Okay.
and I imagine that you might be very happy for
I'm jumping from happiness.
that. Yeah, we can tell. We can tell. So, Manel,
Okay.
I think I'll give you the chance
I'm ready to.
to.
I
I'll
know
give you
what
the
you're.
chance to do the introduction you do to your channel, because I've been taking care of this in both channels for an hour and 40 minutes. So I'll give you some time to shine.
Okay. Welcome to this live again, broadcasted
Oh,
at
excuse
the
me.
same time in both channels. It's not
That's not
that, Rodrigo.
that's not what I intended to do exactly. Go ahead.
Again, continuing. Again, this live is being broadcasting in both channels, Rodrigo Pinto and Manuel Correia. It's another super Saturday of finals. So we are reacting to those finals. Rodrigo already watched the other ones. I just have time to watch the final from San Marino and from Malta. Okay, a little bit surprised because Subwoofer won with that troll song called "Give That Wolf a Banana." And now as I said, I'm ready to watch either San Marino final, Una Voce per San Marino, or MESC. As you wish, Rodrigo.
As I wish, I was going to say as you wish. Which of the national selections speaks more to you? Which will
Okay,
be which
I
would you
already saw an image from San Marino final, so Una Voce per San Marino,
okay.
from a guy that gave me an idea of Carlos Cuesta.
Who was it?
I don't know the name of the guy.
You saw the name of the artist.
No. It's not the one that it is right now.
Ah, okay. So you're watching. What do you prefer to do? Do you prefer? Let's do it like this. I'll be watching one, and you'll be watching the other.
It will be
What do you
a
think?
little bit strange.
We
It
can
will
do
be
a
a
joint
little bit
reaction.
strange.
What do you think? Let's do it. For the sake of getting the complete information in real time periods.
The thing here is I don't understand too much of Italian, which is the language they are speaking in San Marino, but I don't understand either a little bit too much of the Maltese language. So
I think that Maltese is even more different than
yes,
Italian. So I think
yes.
that Italian is a little bit easier to understand than Maltese.
Okay,
So let's do this. You'll be watching the San Marinese final, and I'll be watching the Maltese, and
okay.
we'll both be reacting to whatever happens in each national final.
Okay.
Are we good with that?
I'm already doing it.
Oh, you're already doing it, so I'm a little bit behind. People, if you just joined, we'll be reacting to both the national selection for Malta and San Marino at the same time, each one with their respective device. So we'll be getting two sets of reactions at the same time.
Nice song
Okay,
I'm hearing now.
Hmm.
I don't know which singer it is, but nice song.
A nice song. I don't know if you know, for San Marino, there's one name that, at least one name that really stands out in the final. Right now in Malta, we have Janis Manjon on song 14. Manel, you remember Cristina Ramos?
From which year?
Not exactly which year. Don't you remember her from other kinds of talent shows?
No.
A Spanish rock singer that eventually had her share of opera.
In Portuguese talent shows?
Not exactly in Portuguese. She competed in Spain. She went to Spain's Got Talent. And
Yes.
then she also got to compete because I think she won that year. She went to the Champions editions of Got Talent.
Okay.
She is a huge singer in Spain, a huge, monumental voice.
Okay.
And she's competing in the final. She directly qualified to the final as one of the big names.
All right. Interesting. St. Kitts is hosting the San Marino's final.
She is. She wanted to host Eurovision. Since she's not hosting Eurovision, at least she gets to host the San Marino's final.
Yes.
Okay, Janice Manjon has finished her performance, and again, she has an incredible voice. Her song "Army," in my opinion, is not as strong as Kelba was 5 years ago, but it's still a nice song, and she deserves the chance to go to Eurovision. Okay, we're off to song 15.
Let me listen. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so now in San Marino, we'll have Kurt Kassar performing Tears of Gold. So I was listening before Ivana Spagna and Seriously in Love. According
She's a
to the
very
lineup
big
I
name
have.
in the 80s in Italy. She was a very big name in the 80s. Now here in Malta, we have Mark Anthony Bartolo and Serenity, song 15.
Okay, like the beginning from Tears of Gold. The staging has tons of golds, pink, and purple. Interesting. And orange too.
For Kurt Kassar.
Yes.
Interesting because he's Maltese. Here in Serenity, something interesting happened. He started performing backwards to the audience, and then now he switched to another microphone right behind him. So right now he's performing to the audience. Quite interesting. The song is very mellow.
As Kurt Kassar song too. It's very mellow.
Oh, okay. The thing that stands out here in Serenity is Mark Anthony's voice. Very nice.
Wait. You are talking about Mark Anthony, the singer who was married with the J-Lo? No? Okay,
no.
Sorry.
The name of this guy is Mark Anthony Bartolo.
Okay. From Tears of Gold, I think it's a strong song.
Strong song. Okay.
A strong song from what I'm hearing.
Okay.
The staging, okay. Nice choice of colors, but it has to be a little bit worked.
Okay. I wouldn't consider this song in particular, the one I'm hearing, Serenity, a strong song. It's very mellow. Remember Hungary in 2015?
Yes.
A song about war.
Yes.
A very simple song. It has the same vibes in a way to that song as Wars for Nothing.
Let me just point out the voice of the singer, Kurt Kassar.
Yes.
In this voice. The performance it came to an end.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it.
Okay. I think I haven't listened to Kurt's song, So I don't have a clear idea of how the song is, but
It's a ballad.
I'll trust your opinion.
It's a ballad.
Okay.
It's a strong ballad.
Okay. I imagine that now you'll be hearing to Maria Chiara Leoni. Is it?
Probably following
Tiramisu.
the lineup that is available on the internet.
Yes.
It
I think
is.
it's the same that I'm watching. Because you listened to Ivana Spagna first, and now to Kurt Kassar. So probably they're doing it in alphabetical order.
Probably.
We'll see.
So here in San Marino, they called someone to the stage. I don't know who it is, which is very, very interesting.
Okay.
But because it's not a contestant.
Okay. Might be a special performer. Right now in Malta, we have advertisements.
They are interviewing the person.
Mm-hmm.
The person is not singing.
Okay. Might be a special person in San Marino.
Yes,
what do you
probably.
think of what's happening so far? People who are watching us, share your thoughts with us in the chat.
Please share your comments, your thoughts with us.
Yes. Ira Losco. Terrific woman. In an advertisement, not exactly singing.
Ah, okay. Okay, so I see you are giving information throughout the comments to our spectators.
I am. Yes, I am. Just for them to get the idea if they're not watching everything.
Okay.
So far, out of the 4 songs, I think that I like all of the 4 songs that have been selected so far, but I'm very, very happy for 2 of them. Do we still have the interview there?
Yes. I think it is someone who represented San Marino.
Is it? Describe the person to me. Because we have a former representative of San Marino competing tonight.
It's middle-aged. He's wearing. It's what I can describe to you. He's all in black, and some on his feet. He's a little bit sportive, wearing tennis.
Okay.
Okay, Raúl Casadel. Is this name familiar to you?
What's the name? Can you repeat?
Raúl Casadel.
Raúl Casadel?
Yes.
Not exactly.
Okay, so
let me see. Casadel or Casadei?
I understood Casadel.
Casadel. Excuse me. I made such a confusion here right now. I have no idea who that person would be.
But they have moved. They had moved on, and now they are showing a VT of. Yes, they're moving on.
Okay. And Malta's still with advertisements, which is very interesting. A lot of people commented.
Which is very interesting.
A lot of people commented while watching the semi-final in Malta on Thursday that there's a lot of advertisements in Malta.
which is very interesting. Malta still in advertising because in San Marino it's not happening. It isn't happening anything interesting. Too.
The shade, the shade. We're reaching that point of the evening that everything goes. Like we say in Portuguese, vale tudo.
And we have to do, like we say in Portuguese too, encher chouriços.
Encher chouriços, which the literal translation in English is to fill sausages or chorizos in that point of view. It's when we, for example, you're in a festival and you're
Yes.
expected to see someone performing, and then a technical error happens, and you have to fill that time
With something,
with
yes.
conversation. Yeah. Malta's on again.
Okay. Here on again.
Okay. I love Maltese. I love the language.
They're not following the
Alphabetical
line.
order. Who's performing?
I think. No, it's not a performance.
Again, not the performer.
No. Valerio Scano.
Ah, he's a performer.
No credo.
Yes. Yo credo. I believe.
Again, love the beginning.
Okay, just to clear out the interestingness in Malta, the presenter came. After 2 minutes, we had advertisements again, and now they're on. And this is going to be very interesting. A very interesting fact. Now, it's going to be song 16, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly, song 16 by Aidan Kassar.
Mhm.
Probably related to Kurt Kassar. We still don't know. His song, I think, is the favorite to win. The song is called Ritmo. It's like ritmo for us, Portuguese ritmo, rhythm. But
Rhythm.
instead of an O, it finishes with a U. It's what I imagine is
Okay.
rhythm in Maltese. So we have song 16 in Malta.
About Lo Credo. A touch of an Italian song, but with something of Disney,
Disney, okay.
which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Would you compare it to like Le Grand Soir from Nuno Rezende when he represented Belgium? Do you remember that song?
No, I don't remember that song.
That was like 15 years ago. But he was a Portuguese living in Belgium, and he had the chance to represent Belgium.
It has more of Italian song than Disney, but it has something of Disney. This one.
Okay, interesting. If I can describe ritmo to you,
Yes.
it's like a bop. It's a bop in general. It's wholly in Maltese, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
The verses are quite good. There are some things in the chorus that set me back a little bit,
Okay.
but I really enjoy this. Ritmo, la 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 la, ritmo.
About Lo Credo, you know what reminds me?
What?
Eros Ramazzotti, a little bit in the chorus.
Oh, I think I would like that.
It reminds me a little bit.
Ritmo's stage performance is very cowboy-like, very
It came to an
sensual.
end.
Wow.
It came to an end right here. The performance.
Wow.
This is my reaction.
Wow. Okay. I want to listen to it. Aidan is doing very good. I love these choruses when he does ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. It's like a lawnmower that's not working well. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and it's not working.
So right now we are going to listen Marie Claire and Tiramisu.
Wow. I don't know if you would be the biggest fan of Ritmo because, especially because of the performance. It's
Okay.
quite sensual in general. A lot of sensual aspects and body touching, expressions. You get the idea. But it's a nice song. And then I'll explain some aspects to you later on. What are you listening to there?
No, I'm listening more Tiramisu. That's why
You're
I'm
listening to
dancing. It's a
Tiramisu.
dance song. It's a dance song.
Okay. I've listened to a bit of Tiramisu before. And honestly, I didn't like it.
Whoa. That surprised me. I thought you were going to like it.
Well, I love Tiramisu.
But
the food, not exactly
okay.
that song. But it could positively surprise me in the final because when I listened that part of it in the semifinal, I thought it was so basic.
I don't understand why.
It aggravated me. Like there were better songs in that selection that were more complete and didn't get to pass to the final, but that song went.
From what I heard,
very interesting.
From what I heard until now, it's not the strongest song, not at all.
Okay.
Not a bad song, but it's not the strongest song.
Now we're going to start listening to the final song in Malta, Richard Edwards with Hey Little. Richard was part of the group that represented Malta in 2014.
Okay.
And this song is very Richard Edwards like. A bit of country, a bit of indie, but poppy and joyful like, hopeful like. You get the idea. Not my favorite of his songs, but it's nice. I imagine that this song would be done for a daughter of his, which still is special, but not one of the strongest entries. Still quite nice.
Okay. Just heard Tiramisu. Don't have anything more to add to what I've said.
Okay. When the song finishes performing in Malta, I'll try to connect to San Marino to see what happens there. Even though I think that after all the songs perform, we will not have a lot of time to wait until the results.
Now in San Marino we are having an interesting performance called Pubblicità.
I'm the biggest fan of that. I'm the biggest fan. Stan Pubblicità. Let's share the hashtag. Please, people, share the hashtag. Stan Pubblicità.
Okay. So it's up to you now.
Well, I was saying that we probably might have the results from Malta in a little bit, which is quite weird because we're still hearing the final performance in the final, but the show is due to end in 15 minutes. So I don't know if they're going to give the final results right after Richard performs. I don't know how this is going to happen. What do you think about Malta and San Marino? Oh, your dad
Probably-
loves you very much. The
Probably
song ends
Malta.
in a special note.
Probably Malta will announce the results after the show. Probably.
A little bit like they did on Thursday, because they had the semifinal on Thursday, but they only announced the qualifiers on Friday.
Okay.
I love your dress.
Or they will close. Have they opened the lines yet?
Aún no cerraron líneas. Aún no cerraron líneas.
Ah, okay. Okay.
From what I've seen, people could still vote and call for the songs while they were performing. I don't know if they began the voting like this morning. I'm actually not sure how
Probably
it works.
probably they
or
will
how
close
it's working
lines.
here in Malta.
Probably they will close lines after the
six.
last song.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abrimos líneas. Cerraron líneas. Okay. Okay, now, okay. I got the surprise reaction and the surprise information that they right now closed the lines in Malta. So we actually might have the results in
Live.
less than 10 minutes. So
Live in the live
see.
show, probably.
Yeah.
So
And advertisements.
Okay, advertisements in Malta, and back to the live in San Marino.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Oh no! Wait, they're back to Malta too. They're. Wait, weird. No, they actually abrieron líneas instead of cerrar líneas. They're doing the recap of the songs in Malta. Electric Indigo, quite a nice song. How Special You Are by Norbert Mondin. Quite an epic ballad. Very nice. I'll then send you the recap for you to listen to the finalists in Malta. Come Around by Matt Blix. Because it's Matt Black, but instead of an A, there's an X. Wow.
Okay, we'll have a special
catchy.
performance, I guess, here in San Marino
Mm-hmm.
from someone that will be on stage. And I think, from what I understood, as a DJ that will be on space.
Interesting. We listened to Giada's Revelación in Malta. Quite catchy. And now Kaleidoscope by Jessica, who represented San Marino in 2018 with Jennifer Brenning. Not
No,
one of her strongest songs.
I
sadly.
have to correct the information I gave. Space is it's a part of the concept of the song and the staging. The singers are Burak Yeter and Alessandro Colli, and the song More Than You.
Okay, they're one of the contestants.
Yes.
Interesting. We had Raquel Galdes Brifa and Over You here in Malta. A very interesting performance, like Ieva Jatsi Moshkaite in 2018. And now Nicole Hammett and The Lover's Heart, pop opera. Miriana Conte. And look what you've done now. Quite modern. And we have a surprise. Hello, Gabi. Welcome. How
Welcome,
are you?
Gabi.
This is
Okay. Just to explain to you, Gabi. Again, a Super Saturday of finals and semifinals. We are watching the last two. I'm watching San Marino, so Na Voce per San Marino,
and I'm watching MESC.
Rodrigo is watching the MESC, so the Maltese final.
Yes. Now we listened in the recap to Nicola Zopardi and Into the Fire, and now we have Sara Bonici and Heaven. I find Sarah's song, Sarah's voice very interesting. How are you, Gabi? Now we have here Enya Magri and Shame, and the rest of the songs I actually listened to their performances live, but I'll talk a little bit about them still.
About More Than You Know. As you see, I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
But again, I don't think it's the strongest song.
Okay.
It feels like UK. I think in 2016, the duo they made, the male duo they made just for that edition.
Wait, repeat that. Excuse me, because I was vibing to the Maltese song that came on the recap.
I'm
You're
talking.
talking
I'm
about
saying that.
the song that performed there in San Marino.
I'm saying that More Than You reminds me the male duo that UK took to the Eurovision, I think in
You're talking
2016.
about Joe and Jake.
Yes.
Okay. Not exactly my favorite kind of music, but it still has its qualities. Here in Malta, we listened in the recap to Denise Merzieka and Boy, Emma Muscat and Out of Sight, Janice Manjon and Army, and we're listening now to our Mark Anthony Bartolo and Serenity. You were already here.
Gabi, Rodrigo already wrote on the comments the winners we know until now from this Super Saturday. About San Marino.
Go ahead. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry, madam. Go ahead.
say.
I was going to say, I want you, Gabi, to comment on the winners that have been selected so far and all the selections in general. What your favorites were, and she says that she hopes that Achille Laura will go for San Marino. I don't know if you've listened to it, Manel, but he went to San Remo this year.
Yes.
He didn't win, and he selected a different song to go to Una Voce per San Marino.
Interesting.
His song here in this selection is called Stripper.
So, in San Marino, we are going to hear now Camille Cavalterra and the song Move Em Like You Never Did It.
Okay. I think that she's one of the most considered names. At least I know that she had a lot of views on her performance in the semifinal.
So as you see, Gabi, we still didn't come to an end in the San Marino's national final. Talking about to the performances.
Gabi, are you watching any of the selections live right now?
Okay, about moving like you never did it. Something of slow-mo.
Okay.
But I don't think this stage is the best for the song. From what I see, they did the best they could with the stage. But I don't think it's the best for this song.
Okay. Okay, right now in Malta, we're having right now a special performance of the song that Malta selected for Junior Eurovision, I Can Kaya and My Home.
Okay, we have rap on Moving Like You Never Did It.
Okay, interesting.
But again, slow-mo vibe.
We keep dreaming. What if our world just stays the same? Where do we go?
And the song doesn't have a message to point out. The message is just dance, dance,
Dance. Okay.
dance.
It's a dance song.
Yes, it's a dance song.
Okay.
Okay.
Gabi here says that her favorite in Malta is Emma Muscat and Out of Sight. One of the favorites to win, I think. I like that song, and I wouldn't be mad at all if that song won. My personal favorite is one that performed very close to it. My favorite is Denis Mercieka and Boy. I find it so very, very interesting. But Out of Sight is an excellent song too.
Do you know who Camille Cavaltera face reminds me?
I saw
it's-
a little bit of her face, but I'm not really sure right now.
Because it's
I will have
a
to
little
look
bit
at her face
similar
again.
to the French singer in 2012.
Duan Gun.
Yes,
Okay.
I think it's a little bit similar.
Okay, I get the idea.
Okay, last song in Una Voce per San Marino.
Okay. Who is it?
Fabri e Labius with Me Odio.
Aww.
Sorry, Fabri and Labius featuring Me Odio and the song Blue. So from what they said in the introduction, we have someone that already had been in Eurovision in 2008.
The first time that San Marino went to Eurovision was with Mio Dio.
They said this. They were saying 2008. Oh, okay.
It was in
Sorry. Yes.
2008. In 2008, it was the first time that San Marino went to Eurovision. I think that anytime soon I'll be joining you to watch San Marino, because I think we might have the results for Malta. I'm very excited. Congratulations to Icon Kaya for a terrific performance of My Home. Okay.
About Blue, again, Italian song with something of Disney.
Okay. You feel like any of the songs you've listened to so far is a song that would do very well at Eurovision, knowing of its quality so far?
Yes, Kart Kassar, for an example.
Kurt Kassar. Okay.
Lo Credo.
Yo
Another
credo.
example. But it's just those two examples.
Okay. Let me just share here a comment. Our friend Gabi, excuse me. Our friend Gabi here says that she liked Okman for Poland. It was a favorite. It was indeed. I don't want to talk about Subwoofer. It isn't my kind of song. Manuel is going to be your best friend after that. And I agree. I agree. It's not actually my kind of song either, but I understand why it won. LPS with Disco was kind of a guilty pleasure. Same for me. I love that song. And Mia wasn't a favorite. I actually, interestingly enough, I hadn't heard Mia's song until the actual moment when I connected to Dora, and the exact moment that I connected to Dora, they announced the winner, and I listened to it. That was a true first reaction to the song, and I really enjoyed it.
Let me just point out about the song Blue. It has an epical chorus. It turns a little bit of Joe and Jake.
Again,
I
okay,
think,
that
again.
same kind of song. Okay,
But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Hmm.
It turns a
Okay.
little bit of that, but not in a bad way,
okay,
I think.
okay. We're listening to the recap in Malta again.
And all the performance came to an end here in San Marino
Oh,
with a
okay.
message of freedom.
Un messaggio di libertà. Ok,
Yes.
sì. I really find interesting about this performance by let me just make sure. I think it's Raquel in Malta. Exactly, Raquel Galdes Brifa. The part that shows in the recap really reminds me of Ieva Sasimoshkaite because
Yes.
she's completely like lied down singing with her with the audience right behind her.
Okay, interesting.
And the song is very mellow too, like When We're Old.
Okay.
Until we get the results, I want to talk to you about something, and I want the
Sorry.
people behind.
I need to point this.
Oh, go ahead.
They are watching a recap of Me Audio and Complice in 2018. Now, Send Hit and Standby in 2011.
2011. Manel, let me correct you. Mio Dio was in 2008.
2008. Yes. Now, Valentina Moneta, the most
Valentina Moneta.
famous singer in Eurovision.
They're showing the recap of all the songs that competed so far for San Marino. I expect.
Probably.
So we're going to see Valentina Moneta 4 times, which is very interesting.
The most beautiful. She took to the Eurovision, in my opinion. Maybe.
You liked Maybe?
Yes.
My favorite from her was Vola. In 2013, the one she has the red dress.
Yes. Not a bad song, but I prefer
Maybe.
I prefer the other I said.
You get the
The
idea
worst song.
that maybe you get the idea that Maybe was the song that got us from that. How can I explain this? Maybe was the song that made Portugal not qualify in that year with Susie.
Okay.
Because San Marino came in 10th in the semifinal and Portugal in 11th. Yes, it was a sad year for San Marino, 2008. It was the first year they competed with Mio Dio. It was a nice song overall. Was a nice rock ballad. And they came last in the semifinal. Imagine that. They almost came last in the whole Eurovision. La leyenda.
For sure.
La leyenda. They still say, and it might be true that whenever San Marino wins, the Eurovision is going to be held in Valentina Moneta's backyard. That's still...
touching ignite. I'm a flame on dynamite. So high adrenaline.
Adrenaline. You're my adrenaline.
Which is the opening title song from Una Voce per San Marino.
It has a bit of an adrenaline. Ritmo.
Okay, I think we are now going to have a moment of cerramos líneas, abrimos líneas.
Which is that? Did they open the lines?
Probably.
They opened the lines.
think.
Okay. Cerramos líneas. Abrimos
Abrimos
líneas. That's going to be in history. A huge apologize to the presenters of Benidorm Fest for that. That moment is going to be in history.
Okay, they are explaining how the points
The
will
voting
be
works.
distributed. The voting.
Okay.
From 1 to 10 by the judges. From what I understood.
Hmm. But Gabby's laughing with us, and I imagine it's because of that cerramos líneas, abrimos líneas. Okay.
Okay, they are calling
Another,
Valentino
another
Moneta to
special
the
moment
stage.
in.
Go on.
Another special moment coming in. Come on, Malta. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cerramos líneas.
In San Marino, they called Valentino Moneta. I don't know why.
Wow. I think that in the end, even if a song wins tonight, I think that Valentino Moneta will be chosen to send with a random song that he has.
Okay. Valentino Moneta is going to sing with Sen Hit.
Awesome. Let's see if Malta delivers the results anytime soon, so that I can join you in watching San Marino.
They are singing Chrysalid.
Chrysalide, Vola. Yeah, exactly. I was talking about Vola, but the name of the song is Chrysalide. Exactly. That song was a very special one. Asombroso. What is asombroso? What do you mean by asombroso?
Whoa, you should be listening to this voice, to this part.
Come on, Malta. I want to go to listen to San Marino. I want to know who won in Malta. I'm actually I'm excited to know who won in Malta.
Freaky now.
Wait, asombroso might be freaky. If my Spanish is asombroso is awesome. Okay.
They're singing freaky now, Rodrigo.
Because asombroso seemed like a word we have in Portuguese, a little bit like assombrador. Existe, não existe?
Did you listen to me, Rodrigo? They are singing freaky right now.
I listen to you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. Manel, I'm asking you a question. A palavra assombrador existe em português? Pronto, okay. Assombrador is a word we have in Portuguese that means something like scary. That's why I made that confusion, because asombroso in Spanish means awesome. That's my Spanish lesson of the day. Thank you, Gabi. What are you listening to now, Manel?
The medley came to an end.
Still listening to Freaky.
It was a medley of two songs, Chrysalide and Freaky.
Okay, cool.
And now I'm listening to the Publicità.
Publicità. We're both in Publicità.
I think it's a good time to talk about Eurovision stage.
And and also about something that happened this week, which saddened me a lot. Two things that saddened me this week. But go ahead, Manel.
Did you already saw this that I'm trying to show now?
The staging, the pictures of the staging. One of the best. Yes, I think we're all seeing it. One of the best staging prototypes that I think I've ever seen. I think that the stage is going to be bloody amazing.
Me too. Me too. So this
The
middle
idea
oval
of
over
the
here,
sun.
yes, the idea,
This is awesome. I think that this Eurovision is going to be unforgettable.
for the staging, probably,
I think that this is going to be unforgettable.
and the winner.
Wow.
Trying to show the images from the Eurovision official website.
Let me just share this.
So
Another
the
comment we
the
have.
idea, the concept over here.
Uh-huh. The idea of the sun. Yes. Had that idea. And Gabi thinks that this is the best stage since 2014. Interesting, because I actually really enjoyed the staging in 2014 too. And 2016 was very good. The staging was awesome in 2016.
Wow, I'm now
Not,
repairing
not
it.
comparing, also not comparing to our staging in 2018, even though it was extremely different.
I'm now noticing the floor will have some kind of a shape of a heart.
Uh-huh. Okay. I see it.
Interesting.
I see it. Is it like a heart or like an eye? Like an eye
To me,
saw from this angle.
to me seems more a heart than a high.
Okay. Or like a teardrop, a water drop.
How many times can we win and lose? How many? You cannot say teardrop because I remember immediately of that song.
Tell me why. Yeah, Emily the Forest. Let's talk a bit about something quite sad that happened this week concerning
Okay.
Eurovision.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. It really saddens me that politics still reign in Eurovision. These days. I understand why. If it's the law in Ukraine, it has to be followed. But again, this is another example of putting politics ahead of the whole intention of Eurovision, which is being a song contest, a contest that unites people through music and unites countries through the medium of music. Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors, I think for me would be one of the best songs I would ever listen to at Eurovision. And it really saddened me that Alina Pash is not going to Eurovision. I really hope that everything goes out well to her, and that she gets the opportunity sometime in the future. She deserves it. She deserved it, especially with a song like "Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors." That song was amazing, and I'll keep it in my heart, and I'll keep it in my Spotify lists. Yeah, I agree with you, Gabi, and especially now that Kalush Orchestra confirmed their participation. Not mad because I like their song too, but I think I always have in mind that Alina should have gone to Eurovision, and I will still be comparing both songs and have that idea that okay, I liked Alina's song more, which might pull me a little bit down towards my feeling for Stefania. Again, not a bad song at all. It's still very nice, and I hope that Ukraine can get a good result at Eurovision. Talking about topics like this are like these are a little bit hard. it's a little bit hard to talk about topics like this. Talking about Malta, I think it was yesterday. One of my favorite performers for Malta sadly passed away at the age of 62. Chris Luna was one of the members of the duo Chris and Moira that represented Malta back in 1994 with the song More Than Love. One of my favorite Maltese songs ever, and sadly he passed away yesterday, which is quite sad. Wish the best to Moira and to the families involved. Another star is way up there.
Okay. Now, here in San Marino, I don't. They didn't say the lines are open yet,
Mm.
and they are with special performances.
Okay, who's performing?
Lines,
Because here in Malta,
local
we're
or
seeing what I imagine is an interval act, an interval music expression act.
is a very famous singer in San Marino, from what I understand.
Is he a rapper by any chance?
No, no, no,
No, I thought it would be Roll,
no,
but
no.
I guess it's not him.
I I think he's called Albert.
I don't know that name.
I think that's what they said.
Thank you for the
The
emotion,
music
Gabby.
is coming to an end. I
Okay.
confirm that because I think the music is coming to an end now.
Okay. I think we might be getting the results from Malta anytime soon. We have a different host coming to the stage. He has a can of soda, a can of pop, like a refrigerated drink.
What a voice from this singer! Whoa, impressive. He just reached
Let,
a high notes right at the end of the song, like an end
let me
on
imagine.
apotheosis.
Let me just imagine. A lot of people after after that performance will be saying, "This should go to Eurovision."
Probably. Now another music. Ta-ta, ta-ta-ra-ta-ta. You know this song? Ta-ra-ta-ta, ta-ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta. Felicita,
Ah,
felicita.
ah! I
Ta-ra-ta-ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta.
know the song. I know that
Ta-ra-ta.
song. I don't
I think
remember.
it's a singer. I think
I
it's a
know that
singer
song.
who sings that song. I think he's the one who
Oh
sings that
God, I
song
don't remember
because
who sings it.
he's singing right now.
Yeah, I know that song. You're talking. You were talking about Felicita. I know. I think I know that song. Exactly, Albano. It had to be Albano. I had the
Yes,
idea of the voice
Albano. That's it,
in my head.
Albano.
It had to be Albano. You remember? I don't know if you know anything about Albano and Romina Power. They're a supposed couple that are not
That's his name. I just remembered
exactly Albano. Gracias, Gabi.
Albano.
I'm going
Grazie
to
mille.
show up here. I don't know if you know, Romina Power and Albano are very famous in Italy. They went to Eurovision twice, once in '76 and again in 1985. They were a couple back then. I don't think they are a couple anymore. At least I don't think. They are amazing. Albano's voice is like no other, and Romina, back then, she was a model. She's American.
Okay.
She's a model, but a model turned singer, and she did
Okay.
quite a good pairing with Albano. I really like both their songs that they sent to Eurovision. In '76, I think it was I Will Live It All Again. Anch'io vivrei. Something like that. And
The
then in
audience,
'85, they
the
had
entire audience
Magical
is.
Magic.
Let me just say, the entire audience is on their feet dancing to the song.
Wow. In Malta, we have Destiny Chukuniere performing Je me casse.
Je me casse. Não era isto. It wasn't this. It wasn't.
And let me just say, the dress she's wearing is freaking awesome. She's wearing a very long dress. It has a nice pattern, a nice fire-like pattern, especially with notes of pink, red, yellow, and black. Looks amazing.
Okay.
Exactly. I knew Gabi would be highly useful. But I actually didn't know that their daughter disappeared, and that's why they got divorced. That's interesting.
Okay.
I know that they did a special performance at San Remo, I guess last year. I think it was last year. They did a special performance at San Remo together.
So, what is happening in Malta right now, Rodrigo? What? I don't understand.
Je me casse is performing. Destiny is performing
okay.
Je me casse. God, imagine this. Destiny is 18 years old.
18?
I think she's 18 still. No, I think now she's 19. God. She might be already one of the biggest names in Malta. She'll be like the next Maltese Aretha Franklin. God,
Someone agrees
she's
with you.
that amazing.
Someone
And we
is
know
agreeing.
she's amazing. Ever since she went to Junior Eurovision, we know she's amazing.
Destiny has the pipes for sure. For sure.
Indeed. Hopefully, we might be getting the results from Malta right now. Because we had the interval act, we had the performance from Junior Eurovision, we had the performance right now from the previous Eurovision contestant. I think we might have the results right now. Let's see.
I think interesting they are using as a kind of a background video the loop from this year's Eurovision in San Marino.
But what are they showing?
Some screens has Na Voce per San Marino, and the others the animation we see in the Eurovision videos for this year, where it says the sound of beauty.
Manel, they're showing the recap again.
Seriously.
Why? They have closed the lines. Why?
Strange.
The show
Weird.
was due to end 25 minutes ago. And they're showing the recap again, even though people can't vote for the songs again. At least that's something that I admire from Festival de Canção. The way we organize our national selection is quite productive.
An example. An example.
A nice introduction.
Kind of. Okay.
All the
Kind
songs
of.
perform.
For real.
Hashtag publicita and hashtag stand the effing recap. I think we've gained some friends after tonight.
And in San Marino,
and effing recaps.
And in San Marino,
hashtag like another song from Czech Republic said, we're running out of effing time.
And in San Marino, hashtag stand in for long special performances and interviews.
What do you mean by that?
The time they are giving to Albano.
We're reaching that point of the evening. Again, I said this like 1 hour ago. I'm saying this again. We're reaching that point of the evening that everything goes. Vale tudo. Vale todo. You're talking a little bit like San Remo, because from my imagination, I think that gala from San Remo is like 4 to 5 hours long. At least that's what I've heard. I don't think I've ever saw a complete live gala from San Remo.
Finally, Albano is leaving stage right now.
Talking about Czech Republic, because I saw
he's saying
I referred to that name. We're running out of effing time. That's competed for Czech Republic. An interesting fact about San Marino: one of the songs that I wanted to win in San Marino was a song that already competed this year in Czech Republic. It was a song called "I'm a Bee" by Elis Mraz. She came like 3rd or 4th in Czech Republic, so she decided to compete again in San Marino with exactly the same song. And she went to the semifinals only to be disqualified because her performance was too long. Imagine that. Imagina.
Let me just point this out. Albano sang an original song, then sang Felicita, and right now he's preparing to leave the stage. So imagine how long it was, the interview.
A quarter of an hour. How disgraceful.
Agreed.
You're talking about what, Gabi? Are you talking about what I said about Elis Mraz, or what Manel was saying about how long things are taking? What happened to Elis? I imagine you might like the song too, Gabi.
Okay.
Manel, I don't think you've ever listened to Amabi.
No.
I think I never thought I would like that song, but I love it. I think that is the clear definition for me of a guilty pleasure. The song Amabi, because it's the concept of the stage performance and the song is quite sensualized. It's very commercial, but it has some jazzy elements that I love. And I actually kind of like the message of the song. The fact that she says lines like, I'm feeling good in my skin. I think that's a song about women's empowerment. A song Amabi.
Something important is about to happen in San Marino.
What is it?
Because they are represents of the institutions, the important institutions, like the Minister of Tourism to the stage.
And still with a mix of recaps.
Okay, they are talking about votes.
Okay.
They are talking about votes.
Seriously, are we going to get the winner of San Marino first, then Malta? What is going on?
They are speaking in Italian.
Contest was due to end a half an hour ago, and we're still with advertisements.
They are speaking about votes. They are speaking in Italian, but I said the word voti.
They're probably still saying that people can still vote. They didn't close the lines there yet, didn't they? I think we're having a little bit of a hard time with the connection with you, Manel.
They talked about the critics awards.
The critics awards.
So okay. I think decisions time are coming. I think decisions time is coming.
Really? And we still don't have decisions in Malta, which makes me want to point out this comment. So mean of me. Sorry, Gabi. Not exactly a disastrous selection, but at least from the website that I saw, the Maltese selection was due to end half an hour ago, and we still have advertisements. We still don't know who won.
Some good news. Sorry.
Okay.
The Critics Awards for the most radiophonic artist goes for your favorites, Gabi. Goes for. I'm searching for. Yes.
Wow. Interesting. I don't believe it. Will Achille Lauro go to Eurovision after he tried out for the last, let's say, 3 to 4 years that he tried in Italy? And again this year, he tried to go for Italy. So he didn't go, and now he's getting it in San Marino.
They are announcing the judges' votes.
Oh, okay.
So
I wanted to know
the judges are have one represents from an institution. For example, the San Marino Public Radio, the San Marino Minister of Tourism. So,
wow, interesting.
That's what I'm understanding.
Okay, interesting. But they're now declaring the votes.
They now yes, from what I see, from what I understand.
I don't believe it. We'll be getting results for San Marino first, and nothing from Malta. I love the mixing between advertisements in English and in Maltese.
They called Ivana España for some reason.
I want Malta to hurry with their results because I want to listen to the results in San Marino. Please don't let this be like Thursday.
Ah, I know why they called Ivan España now. Because they found someone very similar to her,
Oh my god!
but th- but they don't know each other.
Oh my god!
What happened?
I have then I have to share something that happened in Poland.
Okay.
Let's see if we know anything about San Marino and Malta first.
I think they are killing time right now
This is
in.
because I'm friends and I've worked with I don't know if Gabi has heard of Ilva and Linda Person and the brand Twin Flame. Manel, you know them because you saw what we
Yes,
did.
yes.
And it's something related to them. I was seeing here on my Facebook if there was any information about Malta, if they were going to name the winner after. I'm still not sure what's happening. But the first image I see is something related to Poland and Ilva and Linda, which actually kind of makes me want to share it because, especially for the song in question. Wow. Wow.
Okay, okay.
Oh
General
wow.
classifications.
There's results in San Marino. I don't believe this. We have results in
From
San
the
Marino.
10th,
Who's going to Eurovision?
they are going to announce from 10th to 4th, I think.
Okay. Okay.
7th.
What can you tell us, Manel?
Wait. Okay, they are having an issue because they said they were announcing from 10th to 4th right now, but it appeared the 7th place.
Oh my god, what's happening? These 5 last minutes have been so confusing. What's happening? Things have gone so well the first 2 hours, but now there's so much
The
confusion.
7th,
We
there's
don't have results
Medus
for
and
Malta.
Tony
We have
Chico.
issues in San Marino.
In 5th, Tiramisu.
Tiramisu fifth,
6th,
okay?
Camille Cavatera.
Okay.
And Vinaros and Sweet Daniel. In 5th, Francesco Monte with Mi Recordo de Te.
Okay.
5th, Matteo Faustini, L'ultima parola.
Okay.
4th place, Spagna with Seriously in Love.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's it.
So far, okay. They're yet to announce the top 3.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me take a look if there's anything
No,
about
I think
Malta.
they are going
Because
to announce the top 3 now.
okay. Let me see if they have anything to say about Malta because we've had advertisements for like 15 minutes.
And the top 3 comes in with an envelope. So the other day it was a graphism information.
Okay.
They are going to announce in an alphabetical order.
Okay. They're announcing in alphabetical order who are in the top 3.
Achille Lauro.
Achille Lauro.
The first name announced.
Okay.
Arona Sibley.
Aaron Sibley. Wow. Okay.
Alessandro. I just heard Alessandro.
Alessandro. Is it
Just
Buracchieter and Alessandro Colli?
Buracchieter and Alessandro Colli. Yes, those are the top 3.
What about Cristina Ramos? Or Kurt Kassar? Or Basti? There's no information of them. I don't believe that Cristina Ramos went as a big artist and she's not at least in the top 10. I don't believe it. Either that or her song was very weak. But I wouldn't imagine that.
So they are going to kill time now, talking with the top 3. You are Gabi. You are talking in which country? San Marino or Malta? Because I already said how's going in San Marino.
San Marino. I don't know anything about Malta. Let me see.
Okay.
I can get some information.
Here comes another envelope, and now it's getting tense. Because this envelope comes with the order of the top 3.
Okay. Aaron Sibley would be a very interesting pick for San Marino.
Sorry. Let me hear. Sorry. Third place? Aaron Sibley in third place.
Aaron Sibley came third. Congratulations.
And they have trophies for the top 3.
Huh? What do you mean?
They have trophies for the top 3.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I actually don't know. I don't know if Malta already... I don't know.
Wait, Rodrigo, sorry. This is important now. Wait. Because they are about to announce the winner, I think. In the second place. Okay. The win.
Who is it?
The winner?
Is it going to be Aquila?
Suspense time.
Wow. Tell me.
You may throw a party, Gabi. Aquila el agua. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Aquila
Lauro
is going to Eurovision. Aquila Lauro. You may throw a party, Gabi. It's the winner.
Okay, we're back. Woo-hoo! We're finally back to Malta.
Woohoo!
Good on you. I haven't heard Aquiles' song, but I'm excited to hear. If he's
So
won
let
for
me-
San Marino, it
let me
might
try one
mean
thing.
something.
Let me try one thing.
Good for you, Gabi. Good for you. I'm actually kind of excited to hear.
If you didn't hear, let me try something.
I'll listen to it later. We're about to get the results finally from Malta.
Tutti quanti voi per il calore dimostrato questa sera. La musica unisce. Ci salutiamo con la canzone della Voce per San Marino.
Good, good.
Okay. The chairman of Malta's television, I assume, is going to the stage, and probably it's going to be him who will announce the winner.
Is it good to you to hear the song too? The winning song? Is it good if you like this?
I'll listen to it later.
Okay.
As I said, we're about to get the results from Malta too. Finally.
Okay. So
It's quite exciting. All of them are on the stage. Hallelujah. Finally. After like what, 3 hours? I can't really complain. It's only been 3 hours. But I expected this to end like 45 minutes ago. Okay. Malta Song Contest. Okay. Let's see what the Maltese have to say.
Hallelujah, Gabi! Hallelujah!
We're glorious.
Eurovision. Iżda li nofru plattaformi għall-artisti ġodda u oħrajn aktar stabiliti li jesponu talent mużikali tagħhom. Min qalbi nawgura l-artisti kollha li ħadu sehem.
Thank yous, as to be expected.
Okay. As they did in San Marino.
Yeah.
L-impentana jibqaw jgħal b'saħħtu li waslu lilkom produzzjonijiet ta' kwalità għolja biex inkomplu dejjem nelevaw il-produzzjonijiet tal-Istazzjon Nazzjonali. Grazzi.
Hey, thank you to the public television for the production of MESC. Okay, now the man has left the stage. Interesting. Okay, the moment has come. Okay, we're about to see who will represent Malta. From the jury. Okay, this is going to be a complex voting. 6 members of the jury. Because normally I thought that Malta would directly say who the winner would be. But instead we're having a jury vote and televote situation. Like, for example, in Festival de Canal. Grazie, okay. The first judge votes as follows. Okay, 1 point to Revelation, 2 points to Over You, 3 points to A Lover's Heart, 4 points to How Special You Are, 5 points to Look What You've Done Now, 6 points to Electric Indigo, 7 points to Boy, 8 points to Into the Fire, 10 points to Ritmo, and 12 points to Out of Sight. I think that Gabi is going to be very happy tonight. Okay, after the first jury vote, we have Emma Muscat, Aidan, and Nicole Azopardi in the top 3. Now we have, okay, I'll say the top 3 from each judge. 8 points to Hey Little by Richard Edwards. 10 points to Ritmo. 12 points are going to Out of Sight again. Emma Muscat getting another set of 12 points from the juries. We have Out of Sight with 24 points, Ritmo with 20, and I can't be clear, but I think it's How Special You Are with 10 points. Quite a big difference with only 2 sets of jury votes. Okay, now, third jury.
It's min punti tijak, il-min tajtu. It's min punti tijaj, ela verse Heart, Nicole Hammett.
8 points to A Lover's Heart. 10 points to Ritmo. And I assume another 12 points to Out of Sight. Out of Sight. I think this is what's going to happen in the jury votes. I think that it's going to be an unanimous between the first 2 songs, but then things are going to be very different because we have a huge difference so far. Out of Sight with 36, Aidan with 30, and the song in third place only has 15 points, I think. Exactly, Nicola Zopardi. Fourth jury gives eight points to Look What You've Done Now.
Okay.
10 points to Ritmo. Is this going to be as unanimous? I never thought this was going to be that unanimous. 12 points again to Out of Sight. I never thought this was going to be that unanimous.
From what I hear, it's
All
the
4
favorite.
jurors have put the same song in first and the same song in second.
From what I heard, the song they put in first is the favorite of the public. Am I right?
Both of the first 2 songs are some of the favorites of the public.
Okay.
Okay, finally some recognition. 8 points to Boy by Denise, my favorite. 10 points to Ritmo, and again, I assume 12 points to Out of Sight. I never thought this would be this easy to guess. The final jurors' votes, are they going to be any different? The final juror is giving 8 points to Boy. Good. 8 points to Boy. 10 points to Ritmo. This is becoming funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. And 12 points to Out of Sight. This is amazing. 6 jury members. All 6 have the same winner and the same second place. Amazing.
Is this a signal? Is this a signal? A sign?
We'll see. We still have the televotes, I think. Let's see.
l-ewwel punti li ħajnataw min-naħa tal-udjenza hija Jessica, Kaleidoscope. Jiena sa' semmek
1 point to Kaleidoscope from Jessica. I assume this is the televote result. Poor Jessica. She's the only one that got 0 points from the juries, and she got 1 point from the public. Exactly. This is the televoting. Janice Manjon. Oh no, wait.
nfakru li dawn huma dejjem numri li qegħdin jingħataw propju mingħand il-
1 point to Janice Manjon and Army.
Naġġornaw ukoll Baklava.
Poor Janice.
Nistgħu naġġornaw ukoll Baklava ħalli nkunu nafu fejn qegħdin u sa dan it-tant ngħaddu wkoll għal min għandu jkun. Mela, Baklava
Again, another point to Electric Indigo, Baklava and Nicole. Jada and Revelacion get 1 point. I don't know how this is going. I don't know how this is working. Are they all going to get 1 point? How is this? Raquel over you gets 0 points. Wow. Is this one-sided? Are the votes so multiplied between Aidan and Emma Muscat again? Sara Bonici, 1 point. I don't understand how this televote works. Mark Anthony Bartolo gets 1 point. What is this? Out of the 17 artists, out of the 7 artists, 6 of them got 1 point and 1 of them got 0. Okay, finally. 3 points to Enya Magri. This is so confusing. Richard Edwards gets 1 point. I don't feel dizzy, Gabi. I feel like I just want to laugh. I don't know what's going on. Matt Black gets 3 points.
This is weird.
What the hell is going on?
Yes, what the hell? Shouldn't they?
This must be very one-sided. A Lover's Heart, 1 point. We're reaching the top 6 of the juries. Just for you to be clear. Look what you've done now gets 1 point. And now my favorite boy gets, hopefully not 1 point, but I feel like that's what's going to happen. I can't imagine the amount of points either Aidan or Emma Muscat will get. Boy got 3 points.
Better than nothing.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. How special you are. Gets 4 points. Yes! Finally, a song got more than 3 points. And it was a good song. Into the Fire, Nicole Azopardi gets 5 points. And now it's all up to Aiden and Emma Muscat. Let's see if they get 0 points. Let's see. Ritmu gets Oh my god, I don't understand this televoting thing.
Eurovision Song Contest. ħanibdew bil-voti illi intom ivvutajtu minn djarkom għal kanzunetta ritmu u allura għal Aiden.
Ritmu got 12 points. Ritmu got 12 points. And out of sight, this means that Aiden has tied with Emma Muscat. If Emma Muscat gets 0, I think that Aiden wins. But let's see. Out of sight got 20 points. Which means that Gabi can make a party again. Emma Muscat is going to Eurovision. But there's one thing I don't understand. The televote music should be higher valued.
Sorry?
For the highest score to be 20 points. When the highest score in the juries was 90 something. Or 70 something. I think that they must have done something like 75% of the votes go to the juries and only 25% goes to the public, which for me makes no sense at all. Excuse me. But again, very good winner. Very good winner. The song is very nice, so I'm very happy for this choice. And finally, we're done. We finally know the results of all the selections. Like Benito. This is my day. Imagine the thoughts we still have about Benidorm Fest and how special that night was to us. It was a very special night, and I'll cherish it with a lot of good memories. Enjoy this because it really was your lucky day. Thank you for the information that Emma Muscat has won for Malta.
Just doing my part because this time it was
anticipative. Overall, it was a good night. I have no idea what to expect from Achille Lauro's song. Let me see.
I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue.
You gave me a clue, but I want to listen to it first for me to have a true reaction to the song, because I can't really comment on the song without knowing what the song is.
I liked it.
You liked it, okay?
Yes.
Something I found interesting is that his song that he sent to San Remo this year had some parts of it in gospel. The song was called Domenica,
Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of interesting. Let me see if we have... okay. Stripper, ho una voce per San Marino. Ok.
You don't understand now.
I have to be honest, I never was the biggest fan of Achille Laurus' music. But honestly, I'm happy at least a song with professional qualities like this one. At least that makes me happy because I listened to some other songs that were competing for San Marino, and I thought, what the heck is this doing here? I can't say I'm a huge fan, but I accept it well. And he must really be a fan for of Eurovision for him to risk doing this. There are things about this. There are things about this that I like, but some of them I'm not the biggest fan of. But for example, I completely understand why, for example, this won the Critics Award. Exactly. I completely agree, Gabi. At least there's some professionalism here. Okay.
Já conheces o Mikado? Balita, balita. Mikado, consegues resistir?
Sorry for the ad, but I'm still trying to get the best reaction for that because that's very different. I never thought that San Marino would go that way, but in a way, I'm kind of happy that they did that. That they picked someone that's very professional and clearly has a love for Eurovision for him to take these chances and go to San Marino and try to compete in the same year he tried for San Remo but didn't get the chance. The only thing I can wish him is the best of luck, and that he enjoys this Eurovision experience as much as he can. That being said, we have all of the selected songs. Manel had to leave for some minutes, but he'll come back. So I think I'll share something that happened. The reason why I was so surprised about what happened in Poland. And I'm very curious to hear because in Poland, I really enjoyed one song by a certain artist that competed at Eurovision 12 years ago. 12 no 13 years ago, back in 2009. Lydia Kopania represented Poland at Eurovision, and she tried out again this year with a song called "Why Does It Hurt," which was co-written by personal friends slash people who I'm a fan of, Ilva and Linda Persson. And I saw something. I'm going to read out what I saw. This was a post on Facebook from Ilva and Linda that says, and I quote, "Tonight was a sad moment for us as songwriters in the final of Eurovision Poland and the quality of Lidia Kopania's live performance. We had hopes for something professional from a former Eurovision winner, a former Eurovision representative, and unfortunately what she sang was not the melody and lyrics that we wrote at all. We just want to make a point that we as songwriters have not been involved in the artist's decision to do this on purpose and don't want to be associated with it. A good song goes to waste." I saw on Wikipedia, because I didn't get to listen to any of the live performances of Poland yet, but I saw that actually Lidia Kopania came last. And that saddened me because I liked the song and I thought that she would do better knowing that she was a Eurovision representative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen, based on this, the news, I'm going to listen for the first time to the live performance that Lydia did for me to get the idea, because I like the song. I love the vibe of the song because it's highly connected to jazz and I love that. So I was actually kind of hoping that this performance would be good. So this is my first true live reaction to the live performance of "Why Does It Hurt" by Lidia Kopania. Oh my god, what is this? There's clearly something going on here. Let this just be known. I love the song. But I can't imagine what happened. The only thing for me, knowing myself and knowing my personality, I have to feel for both parts. Because something definitely happened for this to happen. This is not a normal performance. The vocals are too imperfect. Lydia is an amazing singer, and I know that. The vocals are too imperfect, and the lyrics have nothing to do with the actual lyrics for example, the lyric video. It has nothing to do. But the performance looked good. The staging looked interesting. Gold and orange, that kind of color pattern with two kind of interesting dancers behind. I love her dress. I have no idea what happened here. You can really see the disappointment in Lydia's face. A person can't imagine what happened because you're not there. We're watching this from backstage. We're watching this from the outside. You really don't know. There must have been a problem for sure. Was it the singer's fault? Was it the composer's fault? I have no idea. I can't really decide this because I'm not there. I don't have the connection to this particular project to know what happened and to know why this performance went as follows. But you could really see the disappointment in Lydia's face in the performance and in the final part of the performance, which actually kind of saddens me because the song is very good. I really enjoyed this song. Really enjoyed the vibe of the song. And Lydia is an amazing singer, so I really don't understand what happened here. The only thing I have to do is to wish Lydia the best for her career as a singer. She really has the talent. She really is good in what she does. She proved it 13 years ago, and she keeps on proving. And I have to wish the best to Ilva, Linda, and Ricard as composers because they did a very good job with creating this song for this competition. The song was very good, and as they shared in the post, the the song is still available to listen on Spotify and on other mediums. So the only thing we have to do is keep respecting the music as it is. Things happen. Moments like this happen when you mix pressure with some probably not the best connections. Some events that provoke a kind of negative connection. Things happen like this. What? Just 1 second, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Had a little bit of a situation here. Um, but yeah, after that moment, um, this is my reaction to the winning songs from tonight. Starting off with Norway and Norway and Subwoofer and Give That Wolf a Banana. I completely understand why it won. It has a. I had a clear idea of why it won. The message was well put out in the live performance. The whole idea of the project is to be respected, and it probably can give a very good result for Norway. For Poland, Christian Ockman was by far the favorite for the win, and you can really understand why the song won. The song was very professional, was very well done, was very into today's times. I haven't listened to the live performance yet, but I'll listen throughout the evening. and probably get a clearer idea of why the song actually won. Then Croatia with Mia Dimzic and Guilty Pleasure. As I explained before, this was the first time that I listened to the entire song, and this was actually kind of a good surprise because I wasn't expecting a lot. But it actually sounded quite nice, even though, like I said, it needed some power in an instrumental in some parts of the song. It was still a very pleasant song. The idea of the performance was also very nice, and I can't wait to see because we still have quite a lot of time until the deadline of the final presentation of all the competing songs. If we will get to see any kind of recap, any kind of revamp of the song or any of the songs selected tonight, as is a very pleasant song. Quite unsure of how the results would be. Then in Slovenia, another huge surprise. Oh, Manel, you're back. I was just Hola Puma. I was just saying my reactions to the to the winning songs tonight. I was going to Slovenia and Disco, which was a very good surprise for me. I actually didn't expect this song to win, but since it won, I'm very, very happy for it. It's an excellent song in its genre. It has a lot of qualities, and it's right up my alley, which is something that I'm not really used to see at Eurovision. So that really made me happy. Malta, again, one of the favorites won. Very nice song. I haven't listened to it as much as I think I should, but from what I know of the song, it's very nice. It's another professionally written song. I think I need to give it another listen or two for me to get a clearer reaction to the song itself. But as is, it was a very nice performance, and I hope it does well. And finally, Una Voce per San Marino. Like you saw that I listened to Stripper for the first time. You know that rock is not exactly my genre of music, but I see some good qualities in this song. I'm happy at least a song like this won. In a way, it's in Italian, which is cool because it's the first time that San Marino is singing in Italian since 2013, if I'm not mistaken. It's the first time that San Marino sings in Italian since 2013, which is quite of an interesting touch. That makes me happy. Not my favorite kind of music, but we'll see. We'll probably see it raise up in my tops in the next few weeks, like it happened, for example, with Måneskin last year. Manel, what do you have to say?
Nothing left to say. Nothing left to say. Just got this last part, but I have nothing left to say.
Okay. I think that that also throughout this evening we'll check out the songs a little bit more, and we'll talk a little bit more about what happened, and then we'll probably find a way to share our thoughts with you, like we did all throughout these almost 4 hours of live.
Jesus,
we keep reaching records, which is awesome. after 3 hours and 48 minutes of a live reaction, which was actually kind of nice. I think we have all the information we need from tonight. We really have to thank you for watching us and for sticking with us, even if for a moment you still got the idea of what we were doing, and I got the impression that you were respecting what we were doing. And that's something that really makes me, and I believe us, happy. So in my name, I would like to thank you for joining us. Manel?
In my name, I would like to thank you to join us too. I'm sorry I was a little bit late, but work called me, so
Yeah.
work came first. Probably we will be doing something like this in the next few weeks. We'll have to discuss it
Yes.
because
We will.
there are coming some national finals some interesting national finals.
For example, I can advance that next week we have
Festival
Australia decides,
Oh yeah.
and Uden Musiikin kilpailu. Interestingly enough, Australia decides starts at 9:30 a.m. here in Portugal.
I have an idea about that one, and I'll have to talk to you about that idea later.
We will.
Okay.
We will discuss it.
Okay.
Next week we have Australia decides and Uden Musiikin kilpailu, the selection for Finland, and we also have the next heat for Melodi Festivalen and the first semi-final of Songvakeppnin, the national selection for Iceland.
And in 2 weeks we will have Festival da Canção.
Another huge Saturday. The Saturday after, which is the 5th of March, we have the semi-final of Melodi Festivalen. We have Melodi Grand Prix, Dansk Melodi Grand Prix for Denmark. We have the final of Selecția Națională, the selection for Romania. We have the second semi-final of Songvakeppnin. The final decision of C'est vous qui décidez. Pesma za Eurovision from Serbia. And of course, the first semi-final of Festival da Canção. Which is very exciting.
Gabi, I'm sorry, Rodrigo, but I have to do this. About that semi-final, we did the reaction video to the songs.
We did.
Reaction live video to the songs on my channel.
We did.
So if you'd like, it would be an honor to me. If you'd like to go to my channel and watch that live, it's available there. And share, and if you do that, please share your opinions in the comments of that live. I'm sorry, Rodrigo. I
appreciate it. No. Feel free to do that. It's well deserved, since we really did that. It actually really makes sense for you to share that. Uden Musiikin kilpailu is very strong this year, so I'm actually also quite interested in following that particular final. And also Australia decides. A very interesting selection from what I've heard from the songs. I can't say I really have a favorite so far, like I had, for example, back in 2019 and in 2020 when they did Australia Decides 2. But I feel like I also have to give a few more listens to the songs for me to develop a bigger taste for some of them, because some of the songs are very, very high in quality. And
Okay.
with it starting at 9:30 a.m. here in Portugal, that's going to be very interesting. So we'll see how we're going to separate that and how we're going to organize. Because also next week is the week of Carnival, or what was supposed to be Carnival here in our hometown. And I don't know if we're going to have some activities in that particular days. We still yet to get the 100% confirmations if we are going to get any kind of activities for that Saturday night. But we'll let you know. We'll schedule the lives with at least some time in advance so that you can know if we're going to do the live and how we're going to do the lives.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
With nothing
So
more
I
to
think
add,
that's it.
that's
I
it.
think that's it for this live.
We hope
Please,
you'll be with us next time, Gabi. And all of you that will still be joining us and watching this anytime soon, I hope you join us for other lives like this. All aboard! You're all aboard to our lives too, to react to Eurovision news with us. And thank you so much. After that great appearance of the mug, I think it's time for us to say goodbye for tonight.
please, excuse me. Please, if you are watching this after the live occurred, please leave your comments below. Subscribe both channels, Rodrigo Pinto and
me.
Canal das Galáxias and Canal das
That's not
Galáxias.
me.
Leave your like, leave your thumbs up, and share it with your friends.
Like she says in perfect Portuguese, beijinhos, abraços.
Abraços.
Thank you for watching and have a great evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye.